Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III and the Royal Court expansion. So we went ahead and changed up the name of our empire to the Polish-Ruthenian Empire. That was the most popular suggestion that I saw in the comments. Now you see I did not change the emblem at all. I had a few people say we should make it more Polish, and there's certainly some things we could do in that regard, like maybe, I mean there's so many choices. Just in the animal section here, wide variety of different animals you can put on your emblem. Let's kind of scroll through these here. So I like put a horse or something. I don't know if there are any horses in here. You'd expect there would be. Yeah, I didn't see any, but I assume that there's a horse and I just scrolled past it somewhere. I got a unicorn there. Yeah, there's a lot of different options though. They do give you quite a few choices when it comes to the emblems. These are the abstract choices, circles and spirals. So yeah, if you guys want to suggest any particular changes regards to the emblems, I'll be open to that. These are all faith-based ones. Not much in the figures here. Some man-made emblems. I mean, there's just so many choices. Yeah, there's a wide variety of choices. I could just change it up too if you don't care and you just want to get rid of the dragon. I could just throw something on there as well. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking based on what we looked at here. And we could change that emblem as well. Kind of really customize our new title here. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the episode. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to transfer this count over to this duke here. I believe that both of these are new characters to our empire. I think this is, maybe, I might be wrong here, but I think this is one of the counts that came in recently when we became an empire, and of course the duke here also came in. As soon as we became an empire, they both rebelled from the Holy Roman Emperor. And so yeah, it makes sense to go ahead and put him under there. We are getting some penalties for that. We're getting a negative 50 opinion with him. And he is part of a faction as well. So that would probably pull him out of the faction, because you can see he does like us quite a bit now. Yeah, quite a bit. So we got that knocked out. We have some prisoners we can ransom. We'll do that a little bit. But I did want to look at this court event here. A spectacular courtier. So I believe this has to do with our son Samber. And so we also have our patriarch here, which, you know, his title has changed, you know, from Archbishop, I believe is what he was called before. Just Archbishop. But yeah, it's changed over to patriarch. And then we have a foreign princess here. Okay, interesting. Claiming to be an exile from a faraway land, Princess Lakshmi has appeared in court accompanied by a vast array of exotic animals and has already performed incredible works of charity throughout the streets of Krakow. The magnanimously wealthy foreigner has declared her intent to marry my son and heir Samber. As much as the court is abuzz with enthusiasm for this exotic princess, not everyone is convinced. My patriarch Fleur-de-lis claims to have never heard of the distant land the foreigner claims to be from and cannot find it on any maps. He, along with several other like-minded followers, has denounced Princess Lakshmi as a charlatan and insists that we punish her for attempting to deceive Samber into marrying a lowborn. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, she doesn't have any, like, ties to anybody. She is, you know, of a noble house here, but can we, like, look at if there's any other members of this house here? Just she's the only member, so it's probably untrue. I mean, and she's clearly not a princess then. And her nickname is Fabulous She Lakshmi. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, we already know that we don't want to approve this because we don't want Samber to get married. We do not want Samber getting married here because we're trying to get him into the church. So we already know we're going to deny this anyway, but I was kind of curious to see if she actually is a legit princess or not. But what's interesting here, though, is that she's a seductress and she's hell. I kind of feel like this is an event that maybe she is. I'm just curious, though, if this has further events after this. You know, if she is a charlatan. So our options here are: don't be a killjoy, Floozy. They shall marry in the morning. We'll get a bunch of money from this. Yeah, obviously not going to be doing that. Floozy is right to the dungeon with her. We might end up getting a rivalry with Samber. We're going to lose opinion with Samber, which is overall negative because we want to get him into the church as soon as we have enough piety to do so. Or we can say, thank you for the visit, Princess Lakshmi, but you should leave. Samber would still lose opinion. Huh, that's interesting. He's only going to lose 15 opinion from hatred, But here he'll lose 25 opinion for being hurt. Now that opinion does decrease faster than this one. Actually about double the rate here. Yeah, double the rate. So you'll get rid of the opinion penalty quicker. Interesting. Well, we don't want a rivalry with our son. So we'll just do this one here. Thank you for the visit, but you should leave. Yeah, interesting event. I would like to see how that would play out. Maybe I'll see it again at some point in a later series, later campaign. Now, I did forget to mention when we started here that the reason why we didn't have a video on Tuesday was simply because I did not have access to my Steam account, so sorry about that, guys. I lost access to my Steam account Saturday, and I didn't get back into it till today, Wednesday. So I didn't think it would take that long, but yeah, I had a lot of problems getting back into it. You know, I was talking to Steam, and yeah, just lots of issues. Wasn't entirely Steam's fault. That the issues were, took so long to get solved. Part of it was my fault because I was using like old email accounts because it's like a really old Steam account, from like a decade ago or something like that. So I still had like old emails on there, and yeah, so part of it was my fault for not updating some of my information. But yeah, it was just overall a huge, massive hassle. It took several days to get back into the account. That's why we didn't have any video on Tuesday, unfortunately. Now, I believe we left off just having finished up this battle here, and I think they're retreating. I think we already set up all the troops to go to locations, kind of hold out and ensure that we don't take any attrition. Though it does look like we have a lot of units right here, so we might want to go and move some of those, spread them out a little bit. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of units over here. Now, I'm not entirely sure we got these 544 loose men. Just take a look. How many can fit in this area? About 2,000. Okay. I guess we'll just spread them out here. I think it's the only way to ensure we don't have any attrition issues. You could put the 500 right here with those guys. Yeah, that'd fit, I think. Or be pretty close to fitting. And then with these, where's our main commander? Okay, so this is him here. Okay, so this is just all these armies here are only split up so that we don't take attrition, essentially. Now, we could go chase them down. I don't really care about all that. We're going to take this location here. We're already sieging this one as well. I'm hoping that'll be enough. I guess we'll find out. We'll have to wait and find out. Is there anything else to siege that we could be using these armies for? It looks like there's one location here. So let's go after that. And I guess we'll put a commander here as well. These guys were all traveling with that army. Yeah, we'll put a commander here. Let's take charge ourselves. Why not? So we got 3 sieges going right now, guys. Now, they might attack there. Probably not, though. Yeah, I think they're just going to be outnumbered anywhere they go. I guess so they might attack here. That's what it looks like. So in that case, let's go and bring these troops over here, and hopefully this should be enough. That'll be, let's see, they're looking at about 5,000. This will leave us with a little under 5,000, so I guess we'll bring these guys as well. We'll see if they can get there in time. Because as of right now, we would lose. Let's go and go in there and see if they'll get over there in time. Now, again, we actually have a poor commander here, so that's unfortunate. That's going to be the commander in the battle. And I don't even know if we'll get there in time. Looks like we just barely did. We're at 69% here. Looks like we finished up a siege. Okay, excellent. So we've got that siege knocked out. Also got another prisoner in that siege. But was not one of the key prisoners. So I guess we can go and move them to the next location now, like over to one of these two. It's unfortunate we're having to do so many sieges. Now, maybe with this one finishing up here in 6 months, that might be enough when you add it to the battle. Yeah, we're just going to knock out one more. What we're going to want to do is like the location that's easiest, which I suppose would be this one here. That's because it has a lower number of men. They're both the same level, fort level. So we'll go over there, though. It does look like we are out of supply here, so we should probably stay and collect some supplies up, though it doesn't look like there's anywhere we can do that. All right, we'll have to go over here then. So we'll let him collect supplies up because you can see that he is not doing well on the supplies. That siege took a long time. All right, so we were able to finish up the battle. We also captured somebody. Was it somebody important? No, it was not, but the battle did count for a lot of points. We were able to kill a count as well. All right, excellent. So yeah, 26%. Now similar numbers of losses here, and a big part of that was because he was fighting on his lonesome for a while, and then also he's not the best siege commander either. So that played a role too. Which he was the the leader in this battle since he was the first one attacked. Looks like we lost. Okay, so we lost this count here. Okay, so that's what those notifications are about. So who took over here? The Countess, his daughter. And it's only one title here. Okay. I don't even remember this guy. May have never had any interactions with him. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and split these guys up. Do we want to go do any more sieges, or will this be enough? I think this should be enough. Just let them finish that. Yeah, we'll just let them finish that there. So with the rest of these, let's figure out where we want to put them all. We're just going to get the whole army here and get them moving over here for now, and then we'll split them up again. We'll already take this guy here and get him going over here. Maybe get rid of that 500 men, just kind of lower the amount of money that we're paying for our military. Judas has come of age. And it looks like he did absolutely fantastic. Wow. Level 4 here, Great Eminence. So yeah, he would have been a decent character when you look at the robust trait and the Gray Eminence. And of course, these traits would have been different if we were planning on having him in charge. He's got High German, or having him become the Emperor, I mean. Yeah, he would have been a pretty decent character, I suppose. I mean, if you look at his traits down here, I guess these aren't all that impressive. They might not be updating from that, though, because the diplomacy is super, super low. Yeah, it's not updated yet. Alright, so he did a good job. We'll take a look at him here and see what his stats look like now. So he's at 13 diplomacy. He's an okay character, I suppose, when you just look at the skills here. But those will get better as he ages. Yeah, not a bad character. He's a monk now. So, you know, we don't have to worry about him in the inheritance. Now we just got to deal with Samber. It's the last one of our sons we got to deal with, so that Mieszko can take over without any issues. Our youngest son, by the way, is named Ivan. His mother named him. I could change it if I wanted to, but why would we? Let's just leave it Ivan. I'm absolutely fine with that name. So essentially, we're just waiting for the siege here. We've already taken over the territory, so we're also getting the ticking war score here. Let's get rid of... Well, you know what? We're going to need all these armies over here, aren't we? Yeah, we need these armies here. Okay, so what we're going to do is go ahead and start getting ready for that battle. I don't want to pull too far back with our troops. I'm concerned about them being attacked. But what we can do is get rid of these guys here, merge them, and then we'll bring the men in arms out with the hope that we don't need them, and start bringing them over this way. Now, that's not going to be enough men. We'll just merge both of these, I think. Go ahead and start moving them over here. They need some supply. I don't know if we can find anywhere where they can fit now that I've increased their size up as high as I have. Now, there is supply down here, but that's kind of a distance. Yeah, there's nowhere anywhere near us, unfortunately. So that's a shame. So we're going to have to... What we're going to do is just go and split them in half. And then have them, like, go one by one over there. Can they fit here? They can. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll have them go here and here. And then also ensures they're not too far away from that siege if we need them. And then we'll let them collect supplies here. But unfortunately, we probably won't be helping out in that battle. I think we're just too far away. Now, we did learn of another character's secret here. This is the Duke's Marshal. That's Count. So again, we can't blackmail because it says we already have an interaction sent out. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Let's just go and pin that character. We'll take a look at it again here in a little bit. I'm not entirely sure why we keep getting that notification. We haven't been able to blackmail anybody for a while. Almost feels like it's a bug of some sort. Yeah, we'll let these two sit here. It looks like that war's over anyways. Yeah, it's over. So we can go and bring these guys down for this upcoming conflict. And bring these guys in as well. Right now we're at -5%. Of course, we have not gotten involved in the conflict just yet. A divine purpose. When my son Judas comes to me, I quickly understand he has something very serious to discuss. Father, my life here will forever be led in the shadow of others. Let me instead join Knights Templar and serve God. I've given this much thought, and it is what I wish to do. Okay, well, that's interesting. I was thinking he might become like a priest or something, might become a bishop eventually. But looks like he's wanting to go a different route. He wants to go in the Templars. All right, well, I'm absolutely fine with that. He's got an okay prowess. We didn't really build him for that. But yeah, that works too, I suppose. And he's got the robust trait. So yeah, I think that works out nicely for him. We will accept that. And that'll give us the piety we need here as well, I think, to try and get Samber into the church. We'll just take a look at him. Are we there yet? No, it's 350. Okay, it's a lot more expensive than I was thinking. I was thinking 250 for some reason. Even then, we wouldn't have enough. So 55% or 51%, that actually went down some. I think maybe we lost some relations with them. Yeah, we lost a little bit of relations with them, so now we have a lower chance of success. All right, well, we're not actually increasing relations with anybody. I didn't know that. Let's go ahead and sway Prince Samber then. 65% chance of success. Let's get up to 100% so we have the best odds of him accepting. Now I'm going to attempt to get this count to accept the blackmail again. Yeah, I don't recall sending any blackmail offers out. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, let's go ahead and enforce our demands here. We did finish the siege, right? No, we didn't. All right, we want to finish that. There's like 2 days left. That's 15 gold we can get. Plus more prisoners. Are any of these prisoners ones that would be given back? No. All right, so we can go and enforce our demands then. And that gave us access to all this territory over here, which is 2 more counties. And this is all part of that Duchy of Lithuania, or it's called High Chiefdom now, but it would be called Duchy of Lithuania. And we didn't actually have access to most of the duchy, and I had a lot of people saying, "Oh, why don't we, why don't we name them the Poland Lithuania?" Based on history. And we didn't actually control half of Lithuania when we were getting those suggestions. Now we, at this point, do control all of the Duchy of Lithuania. Now the kingdom, of course, is this huge territory over here. So all this is the kingdom? Yeah, all that's considered the kingdom of Lithuania there. Of course, that doesn't fit up with modern day borders of Lithuania. But yeah, we could have done that, but I feel like that's not really the core of our empire. Right now we only have a little bit of this Rus territory, but once we inherit all this, I mean, I think Ruthenia is far more fitting, Polish Ruthenia, because, I mean, we have half of our empire is Russian. So yeah, that's why I picked that one, and again, because it was the most suggested name as well. Let's get these guys moving over here. Again, gotta let everybody get some supply. We can just have them go here, I suppose. Need to give everybody a chance to get their supply numbers back up, because everybody lost supply. Now, we do have a lot of prisoners. What happened? Did she die? Did she accept? She just lost a bunch of titles. She lost the White Rus title. How'd that happen? Did she accept peace with somebody? Did she get captured or something? I don't understand. The war's still going on. This is for the Kingdom of Ruthenia. So yeah, completely separate conflict. I'm not entirely sure how she lost all that territory. He's a peasant leader. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, guys. That was really weird, but she just lost like the core of her territory, a huge chunk of it here. I mean, that's not even the Kingdom of White Rus, so I'm not entirely sure what happened there. It must have been... Yeah, I don't know. That's really strange, though. Because, yeah, he didn't even get the entire kingdom of White Rus. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I guess we need to take a look. Maybe it'll tell us here. I'm trying to click on this. You not open it or anything? Apparently not. There we go. So we lost a bunch of stress because we're happy about this. But why did she lose it? Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. It's clearly not this war. Yeah, I don't know how she lost that title. But that's very unfortunate. Yeah, because now she's fairly weak at this point when you look at her. Just all this divided land. Yeah, that's a real bummer. Now we can't attack them. But yeah, this is not the way I wanted to do this. And we'll also get claims to the title, maybe. Actually, we might not get claims to those titles because our mother doesn't have them anymore. So I'm not entirely sure how that will go down. Now, she'll have claims, so I guess we'd inherit the claims, I suppose, as long as she keeps those claims. So we might be able to declare war for the claim. Let me just double check. Yeah, she does still have the claims on White Rus. So that'll go down to our children. Yeah, such a bummer. So we'll have to do that over war. But yeah, I wish I knew what happened there. Yeah, very frustrating. Okay, is what it is. And yeah, also this situation here, I'm not sure what's going on with the blackmail, but we have not been able to blackmail anybody for a long time. I don't think we've been able to. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, again, that's another thing. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the game. We have had some patches. Sometimes that can break stuff. Somebody else joined the war against us. Okay. Is that the White Roast guy? No, that's somebody else. Duke or something. Alright, so the conflict has expanded. And so far we are losing. Now we're going to get all of our own supplies up over here. We're going to turn this down a bit since it's a more serious conflict. Might end up losing the entire inheritance here. See how we're doing on getting everybody just about there. We can start moving down, I suppose. I don't know where their armies are. So they have those ones there. Alright, so I don't see any reason why we wouldn't attack them here where we get the hill bonus. Same thing here it looks like. So yeah, let's go and start moving down there and attack them there. As far as supply goes, you probably still want them to travel on their lonesome down here. Could also start the siege there. So I think we'll do that. Now, where's our siege army? Is that this guy here? No. I never split off the siege weapons. Okay. Well, that was my bad. Let's go ahead and fix that. Separate these. Alright, so we'll send these siege weapons down to here. We're going to go after that next. I guess you can put them right there. Bring these guys over there as well. And then we want to put these guys here somewhere to attack this place that's currently being sieged. So probably like right here. And have to keep an eye on these guys as they move. This army over here, which is currently led by our king, probably don't want to keep him there. There's one thing when he was in that other war, but yeah, not in this one. Let's put this guy in charge here. Could move up to siege that location there, but that'd be kind of far away from the rest of our armies, but it's also kind of far from their armies, so maybe he'll be safe here. We'll try. He's probably going to get wiped out. And then these guys here would likely come over here and support these battles here. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so let's let all of our troops move to their positions. It looks like we also have one extra domain holding from over here. We'll probably just get rid of both of these because they're tribal. And we could just further strengthen this count here, who we've already given all this territory to, so could go ahead and give him those two as well, in which case he might be able to take this, the Duchy of Lithuania title here. I think we'll just let him do it himself. We could, of course, do it with the 250 gold and grant him the duchy, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I have no interest in doing that, guys. Let's just let him do it. He's got money. So yeah, we'll just grant him these two here, and that'll give him enough of the duchy to usurp it. Maybe he'll take this over for himself, because I want to say that's part of the duchy, right? No, it's not. That's part of this duchy. All right, well, yeah, we'll go and grant that to him, these two counties. So yeah, we'll grant him two more. This makes him a very powerful count here, and hopefully that'll be enough to make him a powerful vassal. We'll put him as our spy master. We'll see what happens. But again, he does have 5 counties now, so he's one of our more powerful vassals. So we'll see what happens there. Anything here we need to be aware of? We can't ask for more money, but it costs piety, which we don't want to use that for because we need to get Samber into the court. Can demand a payment from this guy here. Who is he, though? Yeah, he won't likely be useful. I don't think so. Let's just get the money from him. I'm going to try one more time with this guy here. Yeah, that's just weird. Yeah, this is not the first time that we haven't been able to send the blackmails off. We might actually have a few characters. I haven't checked in a little while. We could have a few secrets that we know about that we haven't blackmailed anybody for. So, I mean, let's just look in here and see if any blackmail offers can be sent off. Even people we don't want to blackmail. Yeah. You can't do it with anybody. Now, again, I mean, if you actually had sent a blackmail offer out, then that would apply to all these, since you can only send one at a time. But I don't recall sending one, and if we did, why did it not come back yet? Yeah, I think it's broken, guys, which means we won't be able to blackmail anybody for the rest of the campaign. If it is broken, So she is going to give us 50 gold here. So it definitely is more likely for your vassals to give you gold now. That's interesting. I did say that in the patch notes. Our court grandeur just increased to level 7. Didn't that unlock something, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just take a look at the court real quick and see what we got from the level 7. So that the offer guardianship acceptance for vassals is plus 20, imprison chance is plus 10%, and the counselor opinion is plus 10. Okay, yeah, that's pretty helpful. I think that's all part of that diplomatic court thing here. Yeah, counselor opinion plus 10. So that's pretty useful to have. Now, all of our counselors, with the exception of the marshal, really like us. Yeah, it's a nice bonus to have, though. Another faction was created against us. This is just one of those populist factions. Something we could easily put down if necessary. This siege is about to finish up, and our troops still aren't there, unfortunately. Only 39 days left. I don't know if we're going to get there in time. Yeah, you got this army here. This one's coming down this way. Can you get there any quicker? Maybe right there? Yeah, maybe have them go here instead. It looks like that would be quicker. We do have another inspired person. And take a look what is about. Some metalsmith inspiration. It's going to be 61 gold to get a brooch. Is he a master? He's just very competent. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that one, guys. It might be good or whatever, but there's other stuff I'd rather have right now, like a different weapon other than our little dagger, for instance. I guess we move these guys over here. Yeah, this is unfortunate. They are taking off. Okay, well, that's interesting. They ran away, probably because of our troops coming over here. Okay, so they're going to go up to this location here. I think they knew that they're going to be in trouble, if we attacked them there. Can I still try and attack them there? Looks like we will make it there. We'll be defending the hills. That's really where I want to fight them. Now, you see that we are slated to lose that with just this army here, but you throw these armies in and we should be able to win that now. Granary infestation. Vermin have infested several granaries in the county of Natangia, destroying the seed grain stored in them. With nothing to plant for next year's crops, the free tenants living there have come to me asking for aid. Given their dire situation, these farmers will ultimately be forced to accept whatever terms I offer them. I might have had this event before, but we can say I have plenty of grain. Should they become my serfs, we'll gain more control. Let me just see where this is. I assume we don't need control here. Oh, we do. We do need control there. That is actually where our marshal is increasing control. Okay. So yeah, we can go and get 25 control. What we'd have resentful serfs. We can instead say take pity on them and open up my grain stores. It costs us money. We gain some piety. We do need piety. And then we get the grateful free folk, increase in opinion. Or you can say command the priest to give them charity. Get that same grateful free folk, but lose piety. What is currently the popular opinion here? It's very, very high. We have a popular figurehead, apparently. Okay. Oh, that's from our popular figurehead. Perk. I see. Okay, so, I mean, we can afford to lose a little bit of opinion here. So let's get the control up so the marshal gets that done sooner. And, of course, it's going to increase our money and all that kind of good stuff there as well. Now, we did not need to get both of those two counties out because we were under the domain holding limit. The reason why I gave them both out, though, is because they're tribal, guys. So, for anybody who's curious why we gave all those out. All right, this army here, I didn't forget about them. We want them to do the siege. We need to merge them first, though, and give them a commander, which I'm guessing the one guy is already somewhere else, isn't he? Yeah, he's over here. Now, one thing to consider is when they get there. 13 days... 13 days, 8 days. So yeah, you don't want this guy going there just yet. Probably want to have him wait a day as well. Let's go ahead and give him a different commander. I guess we can put Prince Daniel in charge. Why not? Yeah, I'll put Prince Daniel in charge here. Over here, is this the best guy? Yeah, he's the best guy. So yeah, over here we want our Siege Duke. He'll come over here and go after their capital in Tavir. All right, so we want to get him to 12 days, and then we can send him. Oh, now it's going to be 15 days. What about this guy? 9 days. So we still want to wait a little bit. Just until he gets there. So, yeah, good to go. All right, excellent. So go ahead and do the battle here, Looks like this is a pretty big battle. And we're engaging most of their troops, if not all of their troops. Let me just double check here, but it looks like we're engaging all the troops here. We have this siege going as well. That'll be done in 7 months. The siege here will be done in 6 months. And then she's doing a siege too, which will be done in 8 months. How did they finish the siege here when we're doing a battle? Shouldn't that have stopped the siege? Apparently not. Yeah, that's strange. Maybe it happened like right before the battle started. That one faction disbanded, so now we got to take this back. Now we did get a huge number of points here from winning this battle, as you'd expect. We can go ahead and clear out our dungeons as well before all these characters die. That'd probably be a good idea, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the battle first. We lost 722, they lost 2800, so pretty good numbers here. 25% war score, so very nice there. Just going to take a look at the events here, see who killed who. So Pavel killed this Baron here. Our Duke and Marshal here killed... Oh, wait a minute. He must have injured him. Yeah, he injured him, and then Pavel killed him, so he was already injured at that point. All right, and then we captured 2 characters here. Okay, so let's go and take a look at our dungeons. We will double check, make sure we don't have anybody important. We don't. I didn't think so. I always like to double check though. Then just take a look at all these characters and see what we want to do with them. So with this guy here, we want to make sure that we're not releasing anybody who's really good. This guy's not all that great. He is a mayor, so we should be able to get a little bit of money from him. So yeah, we can ransom him for 30 gold. We can instead, let's see what we might want to do here, just get a weak hook. So I think it'd be better to go ahead and ransom him. Especially since we can't blackmail people, apparently. We'll take a look at this guy here. Yeah, nothing really of note here. So we can negotiate release and get the weak hook. Oh, he won't even give us a weak hook. He's reluctant to give a hook for some reason. That's interesting. I'm not sure why he is so reluctant to give a hook. Is it something with his traits? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, he does not want to give a weak hook. Yeah, we'll just demand his conversion then. Get rid of him. This character here should be able to get 50 gold for him. That was from the war up there. So we'll get a good little chunk of money right there. This woman here, it's another 10 gold, but it's to the same character. Many of these might be to the same character. You can get 50 gold from the chieftain here. Where is he the chieftain of? You just kind of take a look here at his title. Curious. So it's right there. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and ransom him as well. Down here, we'll take a look at this character. Great Rouse, so it would make a fantastic knight, though he is a little bit depressed here. Yeah, he'd make a great knight. So I think we'll attempt to recruit him. We'll demand his conversion and recruit him. And looks like we can also gain a weak hook. Nope, we cannot. He's reluctant to do so. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get ourselves a really good knight here with a prowess of 21. So see if we can't ransom this character. We just get a favor. Is there anything else to get instead? Would not be willing to convert. So yeah, we'll just take the weak hook then. This is another count over here. We captured like all of their chieftains, essentially. Alright, well let's go ahead and ransom him off then. It's another 50 gold. We're going to make some good money from all this. Another 50 gold here. And then we have this woman who is not able to ransom. Oh, already consider a proposal. Okay. So we'll let all those be accepted and see if we can't ransom any of those other characters. We did finish this battle, so we need to get our army moving. So I got a ton of money over here. I wasn't spending any because I'm not entirely sure what I was waiting on there. But yeah, we might want to go ahead and start building in our territory here if there's anything left to upgrade. It does look like we do have several upgrades we could do in this territory. Now, again, one thing I'm thinking about doing here is making this into our duchy. So if we wanted to do that, we'd want to create that title now. But then we'd have to grant out another duchy. So, I mean, because we get a really big penalty there. Because we already have 3 duchies, which is one more than we're supposed to have. So we could give up the Duchy of Prussia, but then the Duke there is going to want that territory. So yeah, we might want to wait to create this duchy then until after we do something with all this territory here. Do something with that duchy title. I suppose we could destroy the Duchy of Prussia title as well. That'd be an option. That does cost you, I think, prestige or something, though. Take a look at this real quick. But yeah, destroying the title would cost 400 prestige, so we could do it. But yeah, probably not the best option. I think we'll just wait to create this duchy here until it's a better time to do so. We can go ahead and improve several buildings here. So let's go ahead and improve this one first. Upgrade that. Over here, kind of focusing on stuff that gets us money right now. But the port levels help as well. And then over here, probably the same thing, although we're not going to get any money for that one. So let's do the Hunter's Lodge instead. Alright, so we spent a good little chunk of our money there. We want to keep a good amount of money in the treasury, pay for this conflict. And I do keep forgetting that we need to move these units over here. We could go ahead and do the siege here, I suppose, but you don't really need all these units here to do that siege. So maybe move out this guy here. Looking for somewhere for him to do a siege. There's that location right there. But I think we should probably keep him closer. So maybe over here. Well, that's interesting. They're going to take attrition right there. We'll just go this way then. Yeah. So we'll go that way. Can we go this way? Yeah, we'll go that way. Got a hook on her. We'll wait for all these ransom to be accepted before we go back into the prison, see what else we can do there. Looks like we have this character here that could be ransomed. Alright, so we looked at her, so we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, getting a good little chunk of money here from all these ransoms. And that's going to work out in our favor for this war. Now, he might be up here in a position to attack that unit there. That could be a problem. I don't know how far they're retreating to, but no matter what, it might be an issue. So we do need to keep an eye on him. And since this siege is going to be so quick, we're just going to let it complete. Yeah, we might have to take off here. Just looking to see where they retreat to. But he gets some tax assessors completed. Okay, so that's the duchy building here. They gave us 10% more holding taxes. Kind of help us out on the money, though. It looks like we're around the same. It didn't help out that much. Found another secret, but again, if we can't blackmail anybody, then it's all pretty useless to us. I'm pretty sure it's broken, guys. Yeah. It's broken, so we'll never be able to blackmail anybody again for the rest of the campaign, essentially. Unless it's something to do with the character. In which case, maybe when he dies, when Mieszko dies, maybe then we'll be able to start sending off the offers again. Not entirely sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But these guys will be in position to attack them. 53 days, I'd really like them to finish that. We'll see what they do. If they're wise, they'd go after that army there and get rid of them. This siege here should be finished up. This siege here has got 8 more months, and this siege here is just days away from being done. Alright, excellent. So we finished that up, just reducing the score they're getting from it. So let's go ahead and figure out where we want to move this army here. They are going to go after them. Okay, not surprising. And I do not expect we'll be able to finish up the siege before they get here. We can kind of double check how many days. It's 18 days to get to this province. And they might want to wait before they attack. Probably not, though. 37 days. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take 20 days to get from this province to this one, so... Yeah, I'm not sure how we want to do that then. I don't think we can get any troops up there in time. Yeah, there's no way we're getting up there in time. It's probably not important enough to lose 1,700 men over. Does he have men in arms? He does have men in arms. So even that 1,100, 1,200 men there could probably win this battle. Plus they'll be in the forest. I mean, I can see how long it would take to like move out of here. 14 days. 9 days. Yeah, we could probably get out of there quicker than he could get to us. So I feel we should be able to flee. So we'll leave him there for now. Just to see if we get the siege done as we move these troops up. Which we'll move them one at a time up there. Well, we do have these troops over here we're going to need to engage as well. Yeah, let's move them up this way. Trying to avoid that province right there. We'll go over this way. And then have him go over this way here. See if we can't engage those guys. We need to watch them and see how they're looking, and whether we can get the siege done in time. And it seems like we might be able to finish it, but we would likely lose the army. It might be worth it. I mean, these are just levies. We can always raise them up again. So we did finish up one siege that was right there. It's 28 gold, got us a little bit of war participation there. We did capture another prisoner as well. We'll take a look at it, and looks like somebody secret was exposed there. So didn't capture any important prisoners. Let's go and take a look here what we want to do. So with her, probably just demand her conversion if she's willing to accept it. Try and get a hook as well. And with this character here, just 25 gold. Yeah, we'll just go and ransom him off. Yeah, I think we might be able to finish the siege up, guys. I think we should be able to finish it up before they get over there. We do have to move that siege army somewhere else. A lot of stuff happening right now. We got a good Catholic event. I'm known as a deeply pious man, and that's probably because we just got that devoted servant. Surely my devotion to God should be good for something in this life too, and not only the next. There are a number of people who would do well to be reminded that I am in the Lord's good graces. So you say my dedication should be shouted from the towers, giving us prestige, but taking away some piety. We don't want to do that. Say I have been too lenient with the church this year, get a bunch of money for some piety. Or you say the king bishop surely appreciates a devout lord, and get some opinion with the pope. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that one. Normally I would very much be willing to do either of these two, but because we're really trying to get that piety up to 350, we're just going to have to take that option and increase opinion with the pope. The white wolf. The powerful white wolf I'm hunting comes to me in a dream, judging me with its deep eyes and flaunting its pristine coat of fur. We stand in farmlands, everything around us silent, and no matter how I move, I get no closer to my prey. As I claw myself awake, I feel my resolve hardening. So we're going to focus on the hunt, increasing our prowess. Up to 31 now. As again, just watching these guys to see if we'd win this. And we would win it if he attacks. All right, that's interesting. And he'll get there in 16 days. That means we would not finish the siege. Damn. All right. Now we would win it with just him. I don't think he would leave here. But now what we could do, because I think it's 9 days to get over here. Now given, he'll probably catch up with us if we wait the entire 9 days. Let's give it a couple days here, just to see if anything changes. Yeah, we're at 16 days now. It's always going to be 2 days. Thought maybe they might stop him from moving or something. It's a possibility he might still, but I don't think so, guys. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's literally days away. And we wouldn't be able to complete it, though, if they attacked us. Although, these guys won a battle, despite us being attacked here. But yeah, I think we're going to have to take off. We did get that money there. Very unfortunate. I mean, it's just one siege. But still. Is that the way we want to go? Could go across here. It might be quicker, and then if they attacked us, we get the force bonus and them crossing. I guess that would be better than... I suppose that would be the better options, honestly. Let's come up this way. And all just while we get these armies marching up to them. Now, with this army here, we already got a siege going right there. I think we'll go after that location next. We have a good chance of capturing people in their capitals, which is why we're kind of beelining for those. Let's go after this location then. Alright, so this guy, we're going to have him come over this way, though. He won't be able to cross there. He'll actually need to cross here. And I suppose this army will come up this way then? Yeah. Kind of meet here in the middle somewhere. We did gain another hook here. Alright, excellent. Just looking to see if we can demand payment. We can. It's only 2 of the 10 gold, though. Alright. Is there anything else we need to be aware of over here? We can usurp that title there. I just don't want to spend the money on it, though. And I feel like he should be able to usurp it himself, right? Yeah, you think he'd be able to usurp that himself? Is he not a powerful vassal yet? He's not, despite the 5 counties there. Making him a duke would probably be enough. Alright, so we're fleeing over here. You can see that they're trying to chase us down. Now, if we stick around here, we are defending a major river crossing. We're defending these forests. So we actually have a decent chance of winning here. Let me see if we have an even better commander. Yeah, we have a decent chance of winning against those guys, but obviously can't defeat all these guys, but it's going to take them a long time to get there. So I think we're going to just stick around here and try and kill as many of us as we can. Because, yeah, we could keep running, but eventually they're going to catch us. And there's no battle position that's going to be better than that, honestly. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best situation. So let's just fight them and just kill a few of them. And we have more armies marching up there to deal with them. We did get another stewardship perk available. Now I want to say those are the only armies anywhere. So yeah, getting them bottled up here in the north would be helpful. And focus on conquering all their territory in the south here. Let's go and get a perk selected, which I guess we're going with this one, which not all that helpful for us because we're probably not going to use that. That there is helpful if you're ever in another stress level, but how often are you at another stress level? Typically most people try and keep their stress as low as possible, so that's probably not going to be all that helpful either. Looks like we were getting raided. Yeah, got some raiders over here. Another hybrid culture has been formed. That's actually in our area as well. Vepsian and Russian cultures. Alright, so just seeing where our armies are at. Gonna continue moving on. We might actually be able to engage these guys. I think they might not even attack there. They might not see it as being worth it. How's the best way to get over here? Alright, so this way. Then bring them over this way. But yeah, it just took too long for the rest of their troops to get over there. So I think they might end up losing that there. With this siege here that our allies doing, that's going to be 47 days remaining. And 5 months left of that one. Yeah, hard to say what's going to happen here. Because now they're sending a lot more troops. Looks like they're in debt as well. Another secret exposed. So is this with the... Okay, so this is with the Countess here. So could just imprison her and then get the money. She's frail. She's pregnant from this, affair. But yeah, we're going to go with this one, obviously. And then we'll just release her from prison. Now, of course, we're not going to release her for free. We'll be doing the ransom. And what's funny here is that his wife cheated on him, and now he's going to pay 25 gold to get her out. Maybe he wants her in his own dungeon. Who knows? Yeah, this battle is clearly going to be a loss now, but I imagine we killed a few of their troops. They got over there a little bit quicker than I was thinking they would. He did accept that ransom. Excellent. Alright, so still moving over there to do that siege. And, yeah, we did get defeated there, but we killed a decent number of dudes, considering, and we didn't get completely wiped out either. We were able to retreat. But yeah, that's a good number of dudes killed, considering that this is just levies, and they're fighting men-at-arms. I think that was a good battle to do, honestly. Alright, so they'll be on their retreat now. We'll go back over here, which is where I'd prefer to have them anyways. We'll probably have our army here do this siege. So now we need to get them to engage all of our troops here, which we don't quite have this army here, so we're going to wait a second until they get here. Another faction's been created against us. So now we need to stop them from getting out of the north, I mean. It's like going up here, and we want them to attack us, preferably here in the hills across the river, but they won't attack us there. But we'll go and move this unit here, so that at the very least, if they try and go this way, they'll have to fight us in the forest. Now, as far as who's leading, we might want to change these up so you have this commander in charge here, because I assume that that's where they'll attack us. I guess we'll see. We'll wait and see what happens here, guys. And looks like we lost some opinion with the Duke here. I've been hosting your Chancellor, Prince Daniel, for some time now. The way he imposes himself on my home, all the while encouraging no less than groveling servitude to you, disgusts me. What lord should send such a terrible representative? Okay, so unfortunately, we lost some opinion with him, which he already didn't kind of like us, so they were going to go that way. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but yeah, they obviously decided not to do that. In fact, they don't want to fight us at all. Okay. I was thinking they would want to, but it looks like that is not in their desires here. Is there like a... Okay, I see. This is all one long county here. We could try and fight them there. They still got to go through here, though. Let's just go to this location next. Just trying to bottle them up somewhere so we don't have to keep chasing them down. Can we fight them here? We cannot. So it looks like we might be fighting them here. Are they going to get any bonuses? They got a +4 defender advantage if they fight there. There's another crossing over here. Yeah, let's see what happens here, guys. I don't think we'll be able to catch them there either. Yeah, I could do that, but yeah, they have the +4 advantage. They have the defending the forest, and it's pretty similar numbers, guys. So I don't think we want to fight right there, if we can avoid it. Let's see where they go next. All right, they're going over that way. Okay. The point, of course, is keeping them in the north while we continue taking all their counties down here in the south. We have this siege going here. Our ally has already finished up that siege there, and this one here will be done in less than a month. All right, so they decided to stick around there. Oh, that's interesting. Are we taking attrition here? No. We are eating food. We are losing supplies here. If we sent both of them in, would we win that battle? I mean, they're in debt, so that might overrule the defensive buildings. They do have the more men-at-arms counters. I guess the key is who's going to get there first. He's going to get there in 21 days. He'll get there in 10. So you'd want to send him for a few days so that he's not fighting alone for too long. 10 days, 13 days. We'll give it like one more day or so. Yeah, that should be good. And yeah, we'll just fight this battle. See how it goes. It's going to be similar numbers. It's not the best place to be fighting, but I don't really want to chase him any further, and he might not go anywhere. We did finish that siege right there, so we do need to get that army moving somewhere else. And we had another bastard born, which is our second bastard with Yefrosinia. Okay, and this is a daughter this time. As far as recognizing that this is our child, yeah, why not? The world will know my child. We've already got all the penalties from doing it the first time, so it's not really an issue this time. And our wife already hates us and is our rival, so... And every time our wife has anything bad happen to her, it results in us losing stress because she's our rival, which is interesting. Well, I didn't think about the level of devotion. I guess that's a bad thing. Maybe we won't accept any more bastards. So this is a sacking event. So where is this at? Were we having... Did we get sacked somewhere? Alright, so something with the sieges here. So we can say, I curse these meddlesome savages. We spend 35 prestige. We can pay a Varigold for the loss. We'll pay 30 gold to him and increase his opinion. Or we can say, help them to rebuild. We'll lose another 30 gold and get the 30 opinion. In addition to that, we'll get some development growth there. Yeah, I think that makes most sense to do. Why not? We'll do that. It's only 30 gold. So it looks like he had one of his locations sacked. Alright, so the battle's going. You can see that we will definitely win that battle. We did finish up the Hound Pens. Okay. Alright, so with that battle done, looks like we at least captured one character here. And we only lost 350 dudes. They lost 1,700. It's pretty good numbers there. Good kill-death ratio, about what you want to see. Let's take a look at the events. I didn't kill any of their knights. But it looks like Daniel was maimed. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But it happens. He lost an arm, it seems. He's already a drunkard. They do have children, though, him and his wife. They have 2 sons to inherit his titles in case anything happens to him. So he's going to get Berlin, and then he'll get the other 2 counties there. Alright, so poor Daniel. He got maimed, unfortunately, our younger brother. But it does look like he wounded somebody himself, a couple characters, before he himself got maimed. Alright, well, good job. He went down fighting. Alright, so with this battle won, we're now at 46%. Alright, so it seems like the situation here has changed. Like, that siege ended right there. Okay, where are we still at war with, then? Just this territory over here? Of course, we have them up there, too. Yeah, it seems like that's it. Let me just double check on that. Yeah, it looks like just this territory here. Before we end today's episode, we'll go ahead and move all these units to a new location to do a siege. We'll have him move over here. How large is that? Yeah, he could siege that. Have him over there, and then this larger one. Probably have him move up this way, because, yeah, I don't know what those troops there that we just defeated are going to do. One of them's going up that way. The rest are coming down here. Yeah, it looks like they're all going to come down this way. Perhaps maybe go into that territory. So yeah, I think we'd want these armies. What we'll have them do is they'll stay here for now until we get this army over there, so we don't lose any progress on the siege here. We'll just let them work on it for a little bit, and then we'll have that army, after this one gets there to replace them for the siege, we'll have this army come over here and protect these units from being attacked by the men-at-arms. We do still have to come over here as well, take all this. Yeah, this is a long war. We're in the middle of the winter as well here in Russia. Yeah, it's a long war. Just trying to keep what little territory she has left. It's just so unfortunate that this went down this way. I'm not sure why we lost White Rus. If you know why, let me know down in the comments below. Just weird issue over there. We almost have enough piety. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to let this play for until the end of the month. Get enough piety here. So the first thing we'll do is send off that offer next episode. We did get another secret here, but again, I guess it's irrelevant. We can keep them doing that, I suppose, looking for secrets, but yeah, we can't blackmail, so it's clearly broken. So could have them do something else, I guess. Yeah, there's really no reason to gather secrets if there's no use for them, because you can't blackmail. So we'll just have them do the disrupt schemes. There's no real reason to have them do anything else for now until we get that fixed. But yeah, we'll let this run until we got the 350, which we just got. Excellent. So next episode, we will send off the attempt. We could wait until we finish. Yeah, I guess we'd want to finish swaying, wouldn't we? I think we almost have that done here in about 2 months. We'll get that completed. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll finish the swaying here in 2 months, and then we'll attempt to get him to join the church. We'll see if he's willing to accept taking the vows. Right now it's 51%, but I think once we complete that, if we get his opinion back up to 100, I think that'd get it to 55% again. Not a great acceptance rate, but we could also arrest him if need be. Assume that this wouldn't, we wouldn't have any issues with it because he didn't have any land, but it would result in us getting tyranny. So it's not the best option. We could do that and then force him to take vows. So that'd be another option if he just won't do it any other way. Because yeah, I really don't want to play as this character now. I think we will be playing as our youngest, Mieszko. I think he's the best character for us. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.